Good morning, everyone. Let's come. Let's watch another match. It is Gujarat up against Chhattisgarh. Match number 9, live from SAG Benolim football ground. Early hours, but these two sides are ready to fight it out once again. Last match for them in this Santosh Trophy tournament. Their campaign would end after this match, but their endeavours would not end, and they will show on the pitch in this next 90 minutes that they are here for a long. Their campaign in Santosh Trophy would be over, but it won't be all over for them. This is how Gujarat would be lining up. Shubham Chauhan in the goal, Anirudh Singh Thakur, Brajesh Kumar Yadav, the captain, Rudraraj Singh Jadeja, Chunsaba Bariam, Tongmin Se Kipgin, Chinkhoy Siam Dimengal, Dharmesh Parmar, Harshil, Sego Mang Thangminlan, and Jignesh Parmar. Their coach, Marcelino Alexo Pereira, would be very motivated with the result that they got in the last match. This is how Chhattisgarh are lining up. Naveen in the goal, Shashwat Suryaditra, Ramesh Mohammad Ayan, Lokesh their skipper, Amit Praveen Kumar, Deshant, Suman Gupta and Suresh, along with the substitutes and the head coach Shantanu Ghosh. Very important match for Gujarat, I would say, though the qualification is not at stake, but the momentum that they got against Goa, they would want to continue this. And they all are here. They all are ready to fight it out once again on the pitch. At the moment, Gujarat are sitting third in the Group A. They've played 3 matches. First of all, let's see today's referee, Ritesh Parsekar, very experienced pro. Gujarat are sitting third in the Group A. They've played 3 matches. They have won, drawn, and lost each of one each. I'm your friend and commentator Naftej Watts with all of you. Let's move towards Chhattisgarh. They are sitting at the last position in the Group A. They lost all the 3 matches that they've played. Though they showed some resilience in the first 2 matches, they were outclassed by Kerala in the last match that they played. This match would be important for Gujarat because the progress that they have shown against Goa, they drew against Goa in front of their home fans. That was a big feat. They would like to continue what they did. It would be very important for Marcelino Pereira to again go and put everything for the team. They would not want to compromise just because they are not going to qualify from this group. That one last minute mistake from Gujarat prevented them from getting all the 3 points, and they had to finally settle for a draw. Now those 2 points have really cost them, only because they lost against Goa. They are not in the fray to qualify for the next round, but against Goa it is always very challenging to play, and they did really well against Goa, that must be said. They were leading till the very last minute, but they equalized. The Goan team equalized at the last minute, and then the complexion of the match and the group changed altogether. And they would want to once again come on the pitch and show what they've got and win this match to end their campaign. along with Chhattisgarh. Very important match, not the qualification wise, but when you are playing for that badge, every match becomes important, and every second on this pitch becomes very significant, and that's why you need to give everything that you've got when you're there on the pitch for your side. That badge on your chest matters a lot. Gujarat in the all blue kit, and they'll be up against Chhattisgarh in the all yellow kit. Well, this tournament for Gujarat has been topsy turvy. First, they won against Jammu and Kashmir 2-1 in the first match of their campaign. Then they got a heavy drubbing by Kerala 3-0, and that loss must have been really tough to take. But they came back and came back in style. They played really well against Goa, and they showed the Goan boys that they'll not find it easy to overcome Gujarat challenge. And they played against Goa here at the SHE Benolin football ground in front of the Goan fans. Must not have been easy, but they played really well and played in adverse circumstances. And they were almost set to get the 3 points, but one last mistake at the last minute cost them those 3 points. They had to settle with only 1 point, and that's why they are not in the frame. That's why they are not in the contention to qualify for the next round now. This tournament must have been a great learning curve for the boys from Gujarat and their coach as well. It will be interesting to see how Gujarat will approach this game. This is at the end of the tournament. Now they all know that they're not going through this group, and then it becomes really important to gauge what the approach is going to be. Well, Marcelino Pereira would tell his boys to go full throttle, or will there be a laxity in the approach that they adopt? That would be very interesting to see, because Chhattisgarh, like Gujarat, is a very solid defensive side. Yes, they lost against Kerala. Yes, they lost against Jammu and Kashmir and Goa, but they had put up a really good fight. Ball in the box for Gujarat. Out for a throw in. And that's a throw into Chhattisgarh, not to Gujarat. When we talk about Chhattisgarh, it has been a very tough tournament for them. They looked pretty good in the first two matches against Goa and Jammu and Kashmir, but they somehow were not able to manage their nerves and keep themselves composed in those moments where they had to seize the match. And that's where they were behind. Shubham Chauhan coming out, anticipating the threat once again. He does that really well. We saw him doing this against Goa as well in the last match. Very clever customer. Very solid at the back. One of the reasons why Gujarat has been very solid defensively in this tournament. They kept it very tight in the Goa match. This Gujarat side is full of talents. We saw skipper Chinsaba Bariam stepping up on that day with that beautiful free kick that was converted to get that first goal and that opener in the match against Goa, which kept them in lead till the very last minute. Foul this time around on a Gujarat player. Free kick, first free kick of this match, and that has gone to Gujarat. And you see, jersey number 6, Chinsaba Bariam, The Gujarat skipper once again at the spot, and he does that very often. Did that in the last match as well. Knows how to convert these set pieces. We'll be looking for a, an accurate delivery once again. This can very well be a genuine goal scoring threat for Chhattisgarh. Once again comes the header, and now finally Gujarat once again, and that is the goal. But is that an offside? Not really. Not really. Gujarat have got their first goal. Look at this. Look at the desperation that they've got. They've got a drive and hunger. They're not in the frame to qualify. They're not in the contention of qualification, but they're still ready to go out there and put everything that they've got on the pitch. That's what football is. Marcelino Pereira would be very happy from his boys. The way they have approached this game in the first 5 minutes, that is brilliant to see. And they are already in the lead. Wonderful, wonderful start for the team in all blue. This is how they would have wanted to go in this game. Dharmesh, the goal scorer, Dharmesh Parmar. Wonderful goal. And Gujarat were creating that chaos in the final third, and finally they exploited that, and they are in the lead. 1-0 to Gujarat. Brilliant start to this game for Gujarat. Chhattisgarh will have a lot to think about. Once again, that set piece opportunity, though that was headed out, but still the danger was not averted. And then finally Gujarat pounced on it and converted their first goal. Jinsaba Bariam, once again the originator, the creator, putting that beautiful ball into the box that created the chaos in the Chhattisgarh defense. But how wonderful start this is for Gujarat. They are not putting their foot off the pedal. So what? They can't qualify. So what? They can't go to the next round. They are still here to fight and fight it out really hard. Chhattisgarh, it won't be an easy game for them once again. Another challenge that will test them, not just football wise, but that mental aspect would also come into the play. Chhattisgarh with the possession. Long one trying to find a run in the wide areas, but Gujarat back with the possession. Once again, the delivery in the box. So Gujarat player once again there. Not really able to do anything. The goalkeeper Naveen Nayak coming out. Collecting it easily. No trouble whatsoever for Chhattisgarh defense. Now there is a free kick for Chhattisgarh. Jersey number 17, Suman Gupta. And he'll be leaving that for his teammate. Looks like it is Suryaditya Sathe. Puts that into the box. Straight to the goalkeeper Shubham Chauhan. No real danger. And that's a long release. Jersey number 11, Dharmesh Parmar, the goal scorer, was chasing that one. How confident this would make the Gujarat boys, this first goal. That's what they would have thought of. Let's go in this game and put them under trouble, and they have done that. Once again, throw in straight into the box, and finally out for a corner. One more corner for Gujarat. Not really. This is another throw-in. Beg your pardon. Again in the box. Will be out once more, and this time around for Gujarat. In the last match against Kerala, Gujarat, beg your pardon, Chhattisgarh, they were very good in the first half. They conceded only one goal, and it looked like they were in the game. But a totally different Kerala side came in the second half. Sathivan Balan must have conveyed some really harsh words, and they showed what they can do, and decimated Chhattisgarh in the second half. 3-0 was the scoreline, but Chhattisgarh and their coach Shantanu Ghosh would be taking positives from the first half of that match, where they kept it very, very tight for Kerala. They could only score one goal. And the possession also. Chhattisgarh were in the larger share of the possession and they kept it under control in the first half. But they lagged in the clinicality aspect of the game. That's where Kerala edged them. And they were very clinical with whatever opportunities that they got in that game, they converted them. And that's why you saw that scoreline 3-0. And it's a long ball. Chhattisgarh player chasing that. Shubham Chauhan would be putting it out for a throw in. That was an offside, and now Gujarat back in the possession. When the first half against Kerala would give them a lot of confidence to Chhattisgarh side. They're a very young side. They're up and coming, and it is very important for them to learn from what mistakes that they committed in the last match and the matches before that, because they could have won the match against Goa and Jammu and Kashmir. To be very honest, they were not able to seize the moments, and that's why they were defeated by Gujarat, by Goa and Jammu and Kashmir. But this must be a very good learning curve for the team from Chhattisgarh. Young side, they'll be learning from these mistakes that they've committed, and they'll try to come back harder in the next season. Now, Chhattisgarh in the box, finally. That is a very neat challenge. Out for a throw in. In the box, Gujarat will be finally clearing it out. Only one team would be going through this game, as it looks like, and that will most probably be the Kerala side, because they are sitting comfortably at the top with 3 wins in 3 games, and they'll be playing their last match. That will be the decider for this group. It is Goa versus Kerala. Do join in for that game. It's a 4 o'clock kickoff, and that will be a decider. Both the powerhouses of Indian football, Goa and Kerala, they'll be fighting it out for the qualification to the next round, and that will be one cracker of a match. Chhattisgarh trying to create some pressure. Here's number 17, Suman, with the back heel. Out for a throw in to Chhattisgarh. This is good. This is much better. They are coming out of their half. Chhattisgarh still with the ball, and now finally out for a throw in. Danger averted for now. We've got a few players in the Gujarat side uh, from northeast, and that's the variety that you've got to see in the Gujarat side. The captain Chansaba Bariam is also from there, but this is very good. States are opening their gates for the talents who want to play, and it's a very welcome sign. Though whenever you have got your homegrown talents, that is also a very important thing. But as long as players are getting opportunities, that's fine. Gujarat in the attack, finally out for a throw in once again. First 15 minutes, it has been Gujarat who've dominated the play. They got their first goal, and since then it has been very difficult for Chhattisgarh. Once again, Gujarat winning that ball in the wide areas, shot from distance. That is wide. Nowhere near the goal. Jersey number 16 trying his luck from distance. Semang Mang Domang Dongal. Another player from northeast for Gujarat. Gujarat back into possession. Well, interestingly, Chhattisgarh kept the possession for most part of the games against Kerala, but it has not been the case in today's match. Gujarat, they want to control the proceedings, unlike Kerala, who were very comfortable with not having the possession. They were focused on creating those counter attacks and those dangerous goal scoring opportunities that they converted as well. Another throw in for Gujarat. Rudraj Singh Jadeja with the throw in. Gujarat started this campaign with a victory against Jammu and Kashmir. Meanwhile, look at this. Good link up play between Gujarat players, and then not able to keep that on target. A corner for Gujarat. One more opportunity for them. They've been very dominant in the first 15 minutes of the game. Once again comes the cross. Headed out. Still with Gujarat. Shot once again. And now finally comes the collection. Not much trouble for the Chhattisgarh goalkeeper Navin Nayak. And look at this. That's a foul. That is definitely a foul. Jersey number 7, Kipgan, committing that foul, and the referee had an eye on him. That could have been the card, to be honest, but referee letting it go this time around. And you look at Shantanu Ghosh on your screen, giving instructions to his boys. He knows that it's still not over for them. Yes, the qualification is out of their hand now, but they want to put the fight. Once again, shot from distance, no trouble for Shubham Chauhan. Now, these long shots show the frustration, and Gujarat have kept it really tight. Now, Gujarat goalkeeper, big pardon, Chhattisgarh goalkeeper coming out of his position. That could have gone horribly wrong for Chhattisgarh. In the box once again. Shot taken. Now finally out by Chhattisgarh. Gujarat still in the possession. Kipgan finds his mate in the midfield. That's a very good ball. Gujarat creating that chaos in the final third of Chhattisgarh. Goalkeeper, how wonderfully did he do that? Came out of the position, anticipating the threat and putting it out of the box. He did an error just a couple of minutes back, but rectifying that error with this beautiful move. Once again, Chhattisgarh in the box, finally committing that foul. Shubham Chauhan finally resuming the play. Now, the last edition of the Santosh Trophy, Karnataka lifted the title in Saudi Arabia. This will be another spectacle this year as well. Semi-finalists going to Saudi Arabia to play that final round. And now, Gujarat once again. Great job from the goalkeeper Naveen Nayak. He's good. Now there's an error in the communication. This is where they need to improve a lot. Going ahead, they've not found too many opportunities and they've not put the pressure on the opponent. This is where Shantan Ghosh will have to work a lot. Gujarat are sitting third in the Group A with 4 points, and it will be virtually impossible for them to go through to the next round. Now, who will top this group? That will be decided in the match this evening. It is the heavyweight clash. That will be Goa versus Kerala. Goa will be coming at the back of a draw that they conceded against Gujarat. They're not able to find their feet in the match against Gujarat. And Gujarat made it really difficult for Goa to get any point. But they somehow managed to get that 1 point, which has really benefited them. They are still in that contention to qualify. They just need a win. But it won't be an easy match against Kerala. Kerala is never a tough side to play, but if any team can beat Kerala in this group, that is Goa. That is for sure Goa. They have that potential. Two traditional strong sides knocking horns with each other to get that qualification berth. That will be a very interesting match. Chhattisgarh in the possession. In the box finally. And now Gujarat defense finally coming into the action. Getting it away from the box in the possession. But losing it out cheaply on that occasion. Chhattisgarh with the ball. Suman putting it into the box. Headed it out. Still, the chaos is there. Gujarat defense will have to be very cautious because this Chhattisgarh team is a very gritty side. They know how to give the fight. They almost got a point against Kerala as well because it looked like in the first half that they'll be making it a hell for Kerala, but Kerala proved to be much better side on that day. Gujarat moving ahead. That's a foul. Free kick once again for Gujarat. Looks like the skipper stepping up once again for Gujarat and push that into the box, headed away straight to the goalkeeper. Not much to do there for Naveen Naik, the Chhattisgarh goalkeeper. Gujarat started his campaign on a very good note. They defeated Jammu Kashmir, and that match was very interesting because Gujarat created a lot of opportunities for themselves. Created one at last, and again added one as well. So finally, they scored two goals in that match against Jammu and Kashmir. Conceded as well. And the scoreline was 2-1 in that match. But they started their campaign on a high. They came against Kerala in their second game, and that match was really difficult for them. They had absolutely no chance. 3-0. Kerala absolutely cruised through that match. But against Goa, they showed that grit. They showed that they are here to compete and they are here to win the matches, not just here to compete. Once again in the box, putting it out. Chhattisgarh defense back in the possession. How important the match will be for Kerala and Goa. Two strong sides in a fix. Both of them want to qualify because that's how their legacy has been, especially in this tournament. Kerala 8-time champions, Goa have won it 5 times. They want to regain that title, especially Goa because they've not won for a long time. Kerala won in the 2021 season, but they would also be very desperate to get their hands on the trophy once again. But more so for Goa because it has been a tough ride for them in the last season as well. They got out of the knockout rounds and knockout in a very bitter fashion. That's why this will be very important for Goa to go there and fight for that qualification against a very strong side that is Kerala. Goa won the Santosh Trophy last time in in 2000, and they have not won it after that. So it becomes very important for Goa to go there out and seek that qualification once again. We are back after a hydration break. Gujarat defeated Goa once before as well, and this shows that Gujarat are coming up and they are getting more consistent. Another chance for Gujarat this time around. Corner for them. Very close. Jersey number 11 for Gujarat stepping up. Needs a better delivery this time around. Out for a goal kick. Needed a much better delivery than that. You have not seen too much action from the Chhattisgarh midfield, and they have got dominated by Gujarat. And we have not seen this in the Kerala game because they have not dominated by Kerala. Yes, they got 3 goals Kerala, and they absolutely cruised through that match. But in terms of gameplay, Chhattisgarh were in the game, and it did not look like that this is a rookie side. They put the Kerala team in trouble in the first half, but apart from that as well, when it came to possession and technicality, it looked like Chhattisgarh were ready for that challenge. But today's match has been very different. We've not seen much action in the midfield. Chhattisgarh have not been able to keep that possession for long. Gujarat have dominated the play and the proceedings. They've kept the possession for the largest share of the game. Is that a result of the loss that they conceded against Kerala last time around? Has that deflated their confidence? That is the question. Because they've not been able to come good so far in the first half an hour. It has been smooth sailing for Gujarat so far in the match. Now Chhattisgarh in the possession. Gujarat keeping it very tight in the midfield, and that's why you see that Chhattisgarh have not been able to operate through the midfield. And they are forced to switch to the wings. Foul on that occasion. Putting it out for a throw in. Back with the defense. This is much better because if you're not getting that space to operate and move the ball, you can keep the possession and try to tire out your opponents. And that's a harsh challenge. Throw in for Gujarat. Rudraj Singh Jadeja, jersey number 5, once again on the throw in for Gujarat. In the box, Gujarat. Clearance comes in. Not a comprehensive clearance though. Still with Gujarat. Now this is pressure building up. It'll be interesting to see how long can this Chhattisgarh side absorb that pressure. It has not been a good start for them. Very different from what they got against Kerala. In that match as well, they conceded the goal very early. But they had some sort of control in that match, unlike this one, where Gujarat have dominated the scoreline and the play as well. Now Chhattisgarh finally once again in the box. That was a timely header, though that could have gone anywhere, but very lucky for Gujarat. But that was a very swift attack from Chhattisgarh. That's what they need to do more often. Gujarat moving the ball with ease. That's what they have done in the first 35 minutes of this game. That's a harsh foul. That's a harsh challenge. Will referee show his card? Not really, not this time around. Still, and there's the card. That's what I was talking about. There you go. First card of the game.
Mhm. Gujarat.
Free kick for Gujarat. The challenge was not needed, especially in front of the referee. You cannot commit that sort of a howler. They will definitely be punished for that, and the Chhattisgarh player got punished for that. Free kick for Gujarat. Good chance to extend their lead. Jersey number 4 for Gujarat, putting it into the box. Finally out for a goal kick. Comes the interception there. Very timely interception. But finally losing it out. There you go. You can hear the voices of desperation in the Chhattisgarh camp. They want that goal as soon as possible. They have not scored so far in the tournament, and that's not a good sign. Not even one goal for Chhattisgarh so far in the campaign. They would not want to go back home without scoring a goal. Defensively, they have been decent. They've kept a very strong front, even against teams like Kerala. But going ahead, they need to find their strikeability. They don't have much penetrability, and that's why you see no goal scored so far in the tournament for Chhattisgarh. Huge room for improvement in that aspect for Chhattisgarh. They'll have to work harder on that. But these are the learning lessons that you get. This is why this tournament is very important. Yes, you want to go through, yes, you want to win, but there can't be a day on the football pitch where you lose, because there's always something to take out from any game, whether you lose or win. And that will help you to get better at your game. And that's the approach that should be there for teams. Losing out on the qualification surely doesn't mean the end of the world. They have a lot to fight for. These boys will be taking a wealth of experience from this campaign, playing against much better sides. And that's what you need. You need competitive games to grow as a footballer. And that's why this campaign would be remembered for long, especially for Chhattisgarh team. For Gujarat, it has been a bittersweet experience so far. They could have gone on to the next round. They were very close to that qualification contention, but a mistake in the last minute cost them. Oh, that is very close. Look at this shot from distance. Jersey number 7. Look at the power in that shot, hitting the post. That was really close. Goalkeeper had to put that dive in. That could have gone into the goal. Could have been the second goal for Gujarat. Now this time around, Chhattisgarh in the box on the other end. Not much control. Still with them, jersey number 8. And now finally, the clearance comes in from Gujarat defence. I was talking about Gujarat, and it has been a bittersweet experience for them. They won the first match against Jammu and Kashmir, but that loss against Kerala was a heavy defeat. But the way they came back against Goa, that was commendable. That displayed the character that these guys have, strong mental ability, and the skill to cope up with such a heavy defeat and come back again and once again play a very worthy and tough opponent, and giving that fight till the very last minute. Last 3 minutes in the first half. It has been all Gujarat so far. Chhattisgarh have got a few moments, but not much to show for so far. Gujarat once again trying to put the pressure. They want one more goal, and if they get somehow that one goal and they extend the lead, that will be very difficult for Chhattisgarh to overcome, because going ahead they have not found their feet so far, and it has been very difficult for them to create those opportunities and those threats. They'll be looking to get that equalizer, because that equalizer would give them a lot of confidence in this game, as that will be their first goal in the campaign so far as well. It will do a world of good to Chhattisgarh's confidence. They would not want to concede at this juncture, because that will be very deflating, and that will completely change the dressing room conversation. So far, they're still in the game, and they can overturn this lead any moment. They just need one goal, and then the game is open. That will give them a lot of momentum, and then they can use that momentum to extend their lead as well, and that will be a very different game. Chhattisgarh will have to keep their eyes on the positive aspects of the game. They cannot afford to be caught in the whirlwind of repentance. They need to move on from the results that they got. Free kick for Gujarat so far. So far, it has been very tough for Chhattisgarh. Free kick once again for Gujarat. Chulsa Babariam, jersey number 6, skipper, once again at the spot. One of the main reasons why Gujarat in the lead. A very good chance for them. 2 minutes added in the first half. Comes the Delivery is still with Gujarat. Gujarat can extend their lead going into the second half, and they've done that. Look at this. Brilliant. And that's what I was talking about. This will be very deflating for Chhattisgarh. Once again, Chunsawa Bariam and his delivery. Look at this. Again, Gujarat exploiting that chaos that created
Goal for
because
Gujarat.
that got created because
Goal
of that
scored
free kick
by
from the
jersey
skipper.
number 9, Chinghosium Dimgal.
Gujarat, they have extended their lead. Now, as I was saying, the dressing room conversation would be very different in both the dressing rooms, not just one. Gujarat will be high on confidence coming back into the second half, whereas Chhattisgarh, now this becomes even more difficult for Chhattisgarh. Chinkhosiam, the goal scorer for Gujarat, jersey number 9. Once again, that chaos in the final third. Chhattisgarh defense scattered, not able to anticipate what's gonna happen. And that shot at the end, burying it. Second goal for Gujarat. They needed this second goal in order to put them in a very comfortable position. Now, this will give a lot of space to Gujarat to operate. Now, you'll see a different side of Gujarat team. They'll be expressing much more in the second half. First half, it has all been Gujarat, but still not over. Chhattisgarh still have a lot to fight for.
The score
Stay
is
tuned in for the action in the second half. It is 2-0 to Gujarat at the end of the first half.
बापसाय बेसांव दिता एकवलेल्या लोकांक साबा बुधवारा दिसा सगल्या देशा पासत वागडे कोत्तात आलतारा काळीज पोशेन बघता वचीन वयतून गोडटा बापसाहेबाक वयतोच दिसता पावलो म्हूण स्वर्गा निशाणी म्हूण गोंयच्या सायबाची गोंयच्या सायबाचो आसात बरे रितीन सांबाळात ही तांची परंपराकूय पुर्वजाची उगडास करूंक गोडणेचो आमी फोटू काडला एकठांय जावन गोंयकारांनी सांगातान केले रोजार कुशाल काय रिगली काळजांनी गोंयकारा सोत्तोर तुयसूर गोवा म्हणून बरयला तुयसूर इटालिया भाशेच्या उतरांनी गोंयकारांनी पेटयला दिवो जागो दोल्ला तो जिवो संवसाराच्या मादरी मादरीनी वेनिस पादिवस गावात अजाप तोलोय आयकोतोच ना पळोवन अजाप दिसले नवल मुडो कसले कितलो लोक हेही मारून दाव वस्तू सांबावल्यात आडून कोणीक दवरला बांदून सातातून तुझे नाव सदांच उड जाव आसलो ताचो लोक त्या भायर पेट आनी ताची जीप पळोवन सगळो थंय स्वर्गामेन बुडलो येता लोक वेगळ्या देशाचो रातचो तसोच दिसाचो आपली आंगोण फारीक करून कारगोठ्यारी गोरजेचे नावाक पोरजेचे मोठो पुतळो करून मागलेले उपकार मेवल्या कितल्यो मिलाग्र्यो घडल्या ताचो उपकार आठवून वेनिस गांवान पावत तो वटबोनान उगडास दोर साता दोनीचे गोरजेन वात्यो पेटोवन वेनिस गांवान पावत
आशाची काळजान मुक्त दुसऱ्याक सांगून फायदो ना विश्वासाक तुझ्या काचा कितें करचें तें
Welcome back, everyone. Second half action. That's what we are here for. First half was dominated by Gujarat. Two goals, and both of the goals came courtesy a chaos that was created by a set piece taken by their skipper Chunsaba Bariam, the dependable man from Gujarat. Now, second half, Gujarat would be trying to put this match to bed, whereas Chhattisgarh would be fighting for that pride. It has been a tough sailing for them so far in the tournament. They've lost all the matches that they've played, precisely 3 matches, but this is once again a chance to redeem their faith. Chhattisgarh would be kicking off the proceedings, and we are underway in the second half. Very important 45 minutes for Chhattisgarh and Gujarat as well. Now Gujarat can't afford to be complacent because of the lead that they've got. This is a very comfortable position that they've got, but in football, you can never rest until the last whistle is blown, and Gujarat definitely know that because they were caught off guard at the very last minute in the last match against Goa, and that's why they are out of the qualification race once again. At the start, Chhattisgarh putting pressure on Gujarat. Shubham Chauhan, corner for Chhattisgarh at the very first minute. Good proactive start for them.
Substitution for Gujarat. Jersey number 22, Jignesh Parmar, replaced by jersey number 20, Tufel Ingora. Substitution
Now there we
for
go.
Chhattisgarh,
Free kick for
jersey number
Gujarat.
14,
Beg your pardon, free kick for Chhattisgarh.
replaced
Here
by
comes the
jersey
shot.
number 6, Mehatar Khoram. Jersey number 8, Mohammad Ayan, replaced by jersey number 10, B. Gaurav. And jersey number 3, Suryaditya Sate, replaced by jersey number 4, Chintamani Singh.
There you heard the substitutions. Very interesting substitutions made by both sides, especially for Chhattisgarh. And now Chhattisgarh once again in the box. This could be very well be a chance, but that poor first touch that will haunt them. Could have done a lot better on that occasion because that was a beautiful delivery that was put in. Should have had exploited that cross to get the first goal. Gujarat. It has been a beautiful start for Chhattisgarh. Look at the way they are pressing. Look at the way they are being aggressive on the pitch. This is what their coach would have wanted in the first half as well. But nevertheless, it's a very good start in the second half. But it would be very difficult to carry on this momentum because Gujarat side is a very tricky defense. But this is the last chance for Chhattisgarh players to salvage something from this tournament. Last 45 minutes they are playing in this tournament so far. Their campaign would be over after this 45 minutes, so they'll have to put everything that they've got in these 45 minutes. Chhattisgarh trying to press hard. Back with Gujarat. Very good setting. Calm morning and an action-packed game. And get nothing better than this. Don't forget to tune in the evening. That will be the decider. Goa versus Kerala. Contest to top this group and qualify for the next round. Kerala just need a draw, whereas Goa will go all out. And they'll have to find those 3 points. Not a win. Those 3 points would be very difficult to get for Goa because Kerala are in a fabulous form, especially their goal scoring. They scored a plethora of goals so far in the tournament. Goa, good interception. Beg a pardon, Gujarat with that interception and now finally clearing it out. It would be a tough task for the Goan defense to contain Kerala. Foul. Foul committed right in front of the referee. Warnings given. Harsh challenge there. Gujarat player is down on the pitch and he is not looking comfortable. The good thing is back on his feet. But a free kick for Gujarat. First free kick in the second half for them. Skipper once again taking that set piece. Comes in that free kick straight on the target. But not enough power to trouble the goalkeeper. Chhattisgarh back in the possession. Much better start to the second half than they got in the first half. Timely interception. Header coming in and finally clearing it out. Gujarat on the prowl. They've got options. Shot from distance. Wide. Now finally, gradually, Gujarat coming back. They were outfoxed by Chhattisgarh in the first 5 minutes, but Gujarat are a quality side. Goes in 15, trying to put that long ball, finds his man beautifully. Well received in the box. Great play here, but had a bit much power on that cross. But nevertheless, good play by Chhattisgarh this time around. This is encouraging signs. Bit of a tussle in the midfield to get that possession. Gujarat finally coming out with that possession in the box. Great diving challenge from Gujarat, from Chhattisgarh defense. Beg your pardon. A throw in, meanwhile, for Gujarat. Quickly taken. Referee instructs to take that once again. Now you see Gujarat finding their feet in the match. Cross comes in. Oh, that is out. Corner for Gujarat. They keep knocking on the doors. Well, it looks like it was a foul given. And that's a foul. That's a foul in a very interesting position. Chhattisgarh will have to be cautious. This can give them a great chance for Gujarat to get their third goal. And if they get their third goal, this match will be virtually over. Gujarat trying something different, straight from the training routine. And that has been foiled by Chhattisgarh defense. Chhattisgarh, can they forge a counter here? This can be dangerous for Gujarat. Now comes in the timely challenge. That could have been a very good counter. Gujarat now putting the pressure. Look at this aggressive press from them. And a foul committed. Otherwise, they would have got the ball. Foul at the wrong time from skipper Chunsa Babariam. Chhattisgarh still with the possession. Now these first 10 minutes have been very intriguing. We saw first 5 minutes Chhattisgarh coming quickly off the blocks and trying to put the pressure on Gujarat, but Gujarat are slowly coming back into the game, and they found some set pieces as well. Could not exploit those set pieces, but they're definitely back and back again. Spread wide, comes in that intercepting header, out for a throw into Chhattisgarh. Long one, right into the midfield. Gujarat not giving enough space to Chhattisgarh to operate, getting the ball back very quickly. Now there will be definitely a long ball straight into the box. You can see an urgency from both the sides, and that is very interesting to see because Gujarat are already in a comfortable lead. I can understand that from Chhattisgarh that they are desperate to get at least the first goal, but Gujarat are also very eager to score that third goal, and that is very good to see. You want that any football match, any second that you are playing on that pitch, you want that goal. You want to go for that goal, whether you are in a lead or not. And this is a fantastic approach from the Gujarat side. Marcelino Pereira, their coach, he wants to see his side on the offense every time that they are on the pitch. He doesn't want his side to get bogged down. Circumstances may change, but the approach won't. Gujarat once again in the box. A poor cutback. Had a few options in the box, could not find. Throw in for Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh with the possession. Pressure from Gujarat. Interception comes in. Howler from Chhattisgarh. This can be very dangerous for them. In the box. Gujarat comes a diving challenge, and that's a poor shot. Very poor shot from the captain. Should have done a lot better on that occasion. Had enough time to take that shot and keep it on target. Could not do that. Gujarat. Look at this. Chhattisgarh negotiating that aggressive press from Gujarat very well. This is one of the positive aspects of Chhattisgarh's game. They are confident on the ball.
बच्चों पानी दे दे जरा पानी
They are an up and coming side, a very young side. And what we generally see from these young sides is that they are not that comfortable on the ball. They want to play which one more often than not. But this is not the case with Chhattisgarh. They are very confident on the ball and they know how to move the ball along the ground. Meanwhile, a worthless shot. This is a very positive sign. And coach Shantanu Ghosh can look to build up on this because the side has that potential. They need a bit more self-belief to go. Once again, Chhattisgarh. This could be a great chance for them in the box. One option, their acrobatic effort. That will be a foul. Look at this. Absolute chaos in the Gujarat defense. Chhattisgarh want to come off hard, but that's a harsh challenge. Look at this. That would have hurt the Gujarat player a lot. That was an acrobatic effort and a collision at the end. It's not comfortable at all. Finally back on his feet. But the way Chhattisgarh created that quick attack, that was commendable. Now we are seeing some vigor, some bite from Chhattisgarh attack. But these are the last 45 minutes that they are playing, and they want to put everything in these 45 minutes. Back with Chhattisgarh in all yellow kit. Will remain with Chhattisgarh. This is very good. First 25 minutes in the second half. This has been a great show from Chhattisgarh. Not easy for Gujarat. As easy that they found in the first half. Definitely nowhere close to that. Now free kick once again to Chhattisgarh. A precise delivery in the box. That's what they need. Shot from distance, from the edge of the box. Still with Chhattisgarh. Lays off. Now comes the cross once again. Shot. Could not wrap around his foot on that cross. That could have been really close. First genuine goal scoring opportunity for Chhattisgarh. That could have been wasted. Chance went a begging for Chhattisgarh. This is where they need to improve. Clinicality. You need a calm head in front of the goal. And that's how you can score those goals. Gujarat once again. Letting it go out for a goal kick. Gujarat turning over the possession, trying to find a player. Interception from Chhattisgarh. Good run. That's a beautiful run. Oh, that's quick feed from Chhattisgarh player. Kept the possession. Not this time around. Trying for that quick pass. Messing up at the end. But this is good pressure from Chhattisgarh, especially off the ball. Much better than what they did in the first half. Their off the ball movement has been much better. Advantage. No foul given. Comes the interception. Now Gujarat finally getting that control. Long ball. Last 20 minutes in the regulation time. Can Chhattisgarh find their first goal of the campaign? Can they go back home with something in their bag? Gujarat putting the Chhattisgarh defense under pressure once again in the box. Gujarat, this could be their third goal. Not really. That was a wonderful run straight into the box, cut back, but no one there to receive that. With Chhattisgarh now, that could have been a very good opportunity for Gujarat to put their third goal on the score line. Spread wide with Chhattisgarh. They've got few options going ahead, but Gujarat defense coming back into the shape really well. And finally, shot from distance out. But is that a deflection? Is that a corner? Well, it looks like that's a deflection and a corner for Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh, they're getting those chances. They need to step up and put them into the goal. Comes the delivery in the box. Still with Chhattisgarh. Now finally, that's a heavy touch. Was trying to deceive the defender with his skill. Not able to control the ball. And finally losing it out. Another substitution for Gujarat. That's very interesting. Jersey number 10 coming in. Let's see who is coming off. Jersey number 3 is coming off. Hydration break. And going into the hydration break, Gujarat will be content.
Substitution.
They have not conceded.
Jersey number 7, Tongmin Se Kipgan, replaced by jersey number 10, Karamraj Singh Gohil. Throw in for Gujarat. Back after the hydration break. Good challenge from Chhattisgarh. Now finally getting off that from their half. Chhattisgarh putting the pressure. Much better from them. The second has been very eye-pleasing. If we see the match from Chhattisgarh's point of view, because they were not this expressive in the first half. Gujarat. Now Chhattisgarh will have to pull up their socks and defense. And they've done that. A very heavy ball out for a corner. Corner for Gujarat. Not many options in the box. That's very interesting. Three Gujarat player in the box. Now comes the fourth. That is not on target. A free header. Look at this. Great delivery. And then the header had found the space for himself to take that header, but could not keep it on target. Last 15 minutes. Will Gujarat sign off from this tournament with a victory in their last match, or will it be Chhattisgarh who will be upsetting Gujarat and go back with smiles on their faces? Last 15 minutes will decide their bragging rights. Gujarat with the possession. Chhattisgarh gets the ball back, putting the pressure from the midfield. Now comes the hefty clearance from Gujarat defense. Foul once again, pulling the shirt on that occasion. Foul in favor of Gujarat. Jersey number 6, captain once again on the spot. A better delivery, and that will be the third goal for sure. Goalkeeper punching it out. Still with Gujarat, trying to take that shot. Absolutely messing it up. And now Chhattisgarh with a chance to create a counter. That will be an offside. Well, but an interesting fact is that both the goals that Gujarat have scored, a free kick had a major role in creating both those goals. They've not found much success from the open play, and that's a very interesting thing. That shows once again that Chhattisgarh is not an easy side to reach. And once again, I was talking about the open play, and they've proved me wrong. Look at this. That is commentators' curse for sure. I was talking, they've knocked their goal from open play. Look at this. Beautiful effort from Gujarat. 3-0 up. And now finally we can say this match has been sealed by the team in all blue. Tufel Hingora, he was substituted in, and look at the way he has proved his substitution right. Beautiful goal, a cross comes in, and header put that ball into the goal. Beautiful effort from Gujarat. Now they are in a very, very comfortable lead. Almost 3 points in their bag. And their first goal with a pure open play. Now that is a genuine open play action that has given them the goal. Unlike the other two goals that they scored that had a major role regarding the free kick. And that free kick by Chinsava Bariam on both the occasions helped Gujarat to somehow get that goal. And that's how the first two goals came, but not this time around. This is a pure open play action that has brought them the goal. Impressive from Gujarat. 3-0 in the lead. And that is almost the 3 points for Gujarat. Chhattisgarh once again conceding the goal. Now these are two consecutive 3-0 scores. That will definitely shatter the confidence of Chhattisgarh boys. They kept it very tight in the second half at least. They came out really good, attacking and putting the pressure on Gujarat defense. But somehow the quality of Gujarat side proved to be too much for Chhattisgarh to overcome. And there you see the third goal once again. It would be a great result for Gujarat to close their campaign. Another free kick for them. Skipper once again. Header, but comes the challenge at the right time. And that goes out for a corner to Gujarat. Another corner, another set piece for Gujarat. Comes in the delivery once again. Still with Gujarat. They've got a very good opportunity this time around to score their fourth goal. Comes in the challenge, that block once again. And there you go, the clearance. Still with Gujarat though. Now Gujarat once again. And that is, looks like an offside. Last few minutes in the regulation time. And then that will be game set match for Gujarat. Now you see the attacks that were coming from Chhattisgarh side, they were almost extinguished. This is what a goal can do. And that's why you keep harping on the point that never concede a goal too cheaply.
Substitution for
Let them work hard for it.
Jersey number 17, Suman Gupta, replaced by jersey number 16, Tikeshwar Dhruv.
Another substitution for Chhattisgarh. Suman Gupta coming off and Tikeshwar takes his place. He played the last match against Goa, Tikeshwar. Chhattisgarh with the possession. Now finally in the box, shot from distance. In the box. Came off the post. That was mighty close. Still with Chhattisgarh, they've got another chance and now headed away. And now this will be cleared finally. But what was that? Came off the post. Very close. That could have been their first goal. Another shot from distance. Not on target. Almost got their first goal. Very close. This is getting tougher for Chhattisgarh to cope up with. Still, they have not got the first goal of their campaign. And that must be shattering for Chhattisgarh side. These boys have put everything that they could, but at the end of the day, football is a ruthless game. If you don't exploit and pounce on your opportunities, then it will be very difficult for you to come back into any game. Football can be harsh sometimes, but these are the times where your character is tested as a player. Now, this will be a challenge for Chhattisgarh players. To It will be interesting to see how they will come back. Gujarat once again now losing out that ball. Now acres of space to operate on the left. Moving ahead in the box. Comes in the diving challenge. Beautiful challenge. Is that a penalty? Is that a penalty? Not really. That's a goal kick. Well, for a moment, it looked like it was a penalty, and I was really shocked to see that because it was a wonderful challenge, a timely challenge on the ball, nowhere near, nowhere close to the player. Last 3 minutes in the regulation time. Can Chhattisgarh find at least one goal to end their campaign? Another free kick for Gujarat, and that man once again the usual suspect for Gujarat. Very close to the area where he delivered the ball in to get that goal against Goa. Now this time around, no one there to receive that one and put his head. Now what will Shantanu Ghosh tell his boys? Yes, it has been a very difficult campaign for Chhattisgarh, but he will remind his boys to look at the first 2 games. Yes, the last 2 games, they have been a tough test for them. Against Kerala, they conceded 3 goals, and once again, this time around against Gujarat also, they've conceded 3 once again. And Chhattisgarh finally in the box. Shubham Chauhan does what he does the best. Getting back to that point, what will Shantanu Ghosh tell his boys? As I said, he will take his boys back to the first 2 games that they played. They did not score in those 2 matches, but the scoreline was very satisfying. 1-0 against Jammu and Kashmir and 1-0 against Goa as well. And look at this shot once again, very close to the ball. Goalkeeper shocked. Beautiful effort on the turn from jersey number 4. Look at this. Had vigor in that shot and beautiful shot. Not on target. They can take a lot of confidence from the first 2 games.
Substitution for Gujarat, jersey number 9, Chinkhosiam Dimgal, replaced by jersey number 18, Thatagat Priyadarshi.
They heard
4 minutes.
once again another substitution, this time for Gujarat. Four minutes added on in this match. Last 4 minutes for both these sides in Santosh Trophy's this edition. Last 4 minutes to put everything on the pitch. Cross comes in. Header. No power. No chance for Chhattisgarh once again. Easy collection for the goalkeeper Shubham Chauhan. Both the sides will reflect back on their campaign in a very different way. Gujarat would be saying we were unlucky and yes, we made a mistake, but we were very close to that qualification mark. But on the other hand, Chhattisgarh would say would definitely want to forget this campaign, but not without learning from the mistakes that they have committed. But there are a few silver linings as well for Chhattisgarh team. Gujarat, their highlight of this tournament would be that 1-1 result against Goa. And that 1-1 very well looked like it would have been 1-0 in favor of Gujarat till the very last minute where they lost that concentration and that resulted in a goal from Goa's side. Another substitution for Gujarat. Jersey number 12 comes in and one more. This time around, jersey number 24 comes in as well.
Substitution
So
for
made for these
Gujarat.
boys as well.
Jersey number 11, Dharmesh Parmar, replaced by jersey number 24, Krupal Lakotra. And jersey number 2, Anirudh Singh Thakur, replaced by jersey number 12, Salangwati Imchan.
Gujarat on the attack. That is very close. Once again a goal. 4-0. There you go. And is that Tufail Hingora once again? Look at this. Chhattisgarh defense caught off guard. And beautiful combination on that occasion. Shot. Goalkeeper came out, but deflection from him.
Goal for
And
Gujarat.
that rebound was capitalized again by Tufail Hingora. What a match this has been for this young lad, Tufail Hingora. Came off as a substitute and now he has 2 goals against his name. Wonderful outing for him. Though a small one, but a very impactful one. 2 goals. Now 4-0 for Gujarat. What a satisfying victory this will be for Marcelino Pereira and his boys. Absolutely blew Chhattisgarh out of contest. No match whatsoever in terms of goal scoring. The Chhattisgarh campaign will end in a despair, whereas Gujarat, they will be satisfied with what they have done so far in this tournament. And anytime soon, it will be curtains on the campaign for both these sides. One last attack from Chhattisgarh. And there you go. Final whistle. Full-time score. 4-0 in favor of Gujarat.
Time
Campaign ends here.
score is Gujarat 4, Chhattisgarh 0.
The campaign ends here for both these sides. Gujarat cruising through this match. A Chhattisgarh defense had no answers in terms of goal scoring threats. At the full time, it is 4-0. Campaign ends for both these sides. Gujarat will take a lot of positives, and one of the highlights will be their result against Goa. But Chhattisgarh, they'll have to take the positives from the games that they played at the start of the tournament. But last 2 results have been very disappointing for them, but they will want to forget that. 2 very different campaigns for both these sides, but at the end it ends with a 4-0 score in favor of Gujarat. Stay tuned in for more action, especially the action coming in at the evening. Goa versus Kerala, it is the decider in this group. Who will top the group? You will find your answer in the match at the evening. Stay tuned in.